Knoxx. Welcome back to my channel. We made it through to another week of this quarantine. You know, at this point, I'm not even sure what day it is, so don't ask me. I don't remember. I just know we're in week 3, I think. Has it been a month? I have no clue because the days just blur, right? I've lost track of any time or day or whatever it is and what time I wake up and obligations and all those things, but welcome back to my channel nonetheless. I've been doing a lot to pass the time during quarantine, and people keep asking me, like, how do you stay from being bored? Because the truth is I'm never bored. Like, I in life am never bored. Even as a kid, I was never really bored because I always had like artistic things to do, and you know, you send me to my room, I will be in my room. You won't see me for weeks and weeks on end because, not literally, but like I'll get lost because I always have like projects to do or things to keep me stimulated, because I was not always stimulated as a kid. I wasn't allowed to watch a lot of TV. So I wasn't stimulated by just TV alone and like what to watch. So I find that people that are really bored at home right now are people that didn't take the time before the quarantine to make their house a sanctuary. And I am a homebody, so maybe that also plays a factor in it. But I feel like if you made your home your sanctuary to begin with, that you love being there and there's always something to do, and that's pretty much how my life is. And you know, but I did want to tell you guys like what I'm into, and this is a part of a new series I'm doing, which is what I'm into this week. And this is the quarantine edition. I'm into cleaning my house. For sure. I think everybody has been into it, but I feel like once we're out of this quarantine, everybody's houses are going to be so spotless and so like, you know, organized, and you know, it's just like, well, we won't be at home to enjoy it because we're going to be out doing things and having fun and at brunch, because that's one thing I miss is going to brunch. But, you know, I've just been into cleaning things that I normally would never even clean, like, for instance, like baseboards. I know a lot of you probably do this already, but I'm just like, wow, I'm like obsessed with having clean baseboards and organizing my closet and my shoe and accessories closet, especially because I spend a lot of time in there. It's also where I happen to do my makeup. One day I'll show you guys a tour, but I've just been like into like getting all the dust out of there and making sure everything's clean and organized and getting rid of things that I don't need. Not a lot, because I do use a lot of those things, and I'm kind of a collector of shoes. So, I mean, I'm not looking to downsize, so don't ask me like, you know, are you donating any shoes or give me your shoes or whatever? No, not right now. So what am I watching on TV? Well, on Netflix, I am watching the usual stuff. Like I watched the Tiger King, and you know, I don't know if you guys, if you haven't watched it yet, if you've been living under a rock and you have not watched the Tiger King, here's a spoiler alert. And I don't really think it's that much of a spoiler alert, but the one thing that I came out of watching, 2 things that came from me watching the Tiger King is Carol Baskin killed her husband, for sure. Killed her husband. I don't think there's a person on earth that has watched this and felt like she didn't kill her husband. I think she killed him, probably fed him to the lions. I don't know if she fed him to the lions, but I would almost be willing to stake my life on the fact that this man did not just disappear. She killed this man. The second thing is, I feel like Joe got way too much time. Like, I feel like the punishment didn't fit the crime. I feel like a lot of people are rooting for Joe Exotic. It's crazy. The story just keeps all the twists and turns, and there's a new episode coming. If it hasn't already, I haven't watched it if it's out, but I cannot wait to watch it, whether it's more behind the scenes or whether it's more content from the show. I just can't get enough of it. I wish there was going to be a second season. It's just, maybe they'll do a second season, you know, when they reopen this investigation about her killing her husband. I don't know, but I've been watching that. I've also been watching Ozark. I'm late to the party. I know there were already 2 seasons before, but it's taken me a minute to catch up, but I'm all in. I love Ruth. I knew they were going to make us love her from the very beginning. I am not so into, I love Jason Bateman, but I'm not so into his character, but I love all the other supporting characters. He just seems kind of like, I don't know, he irritates me just a little bit, but his character, but I still love Jason Bateman. I have just started the 3rd season. It took me forever to get from the 1st and the 2nd season, simply because these are long episodes and I'm just really into it. And there's so many twists and turns and there's so much going on in one episode. Like, there's so many storylines that it's just like, it keeps your attention, and I like to stay focused on it. And I'm one of those people that when I'm watching TV or watching something, I still have my phone beside me. It's kind of hard for me to focus, and maybe that's just like ADD or something, I don't know. But I'm really into those two shows. I'm also watching things on demand that, like, the usual stuff. Like, I'm really into The Masked Singer. Jordan Woods was, oh, sorry, cut that. But I'm really into, I don't want to spoil anything for anybody, but I'm really into The Masked Singer. I'm into Keeping Up with Kardashians, and of course, all things Housewives. I'm watching Atlanta, New York right now. Can't wait. This week is going to be The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Can't wait for that. Just been watching pretty much things that, you know, I normally would watch, but then there's other things that I've been like into, like here and there. And then there's some things that I'm just like, I wasted my time. For instance, like I watched a show called Love, Marriage, Repeat or it's a movie on Netflix, Love, Marriage, Repeat. It frustrated me. I was just like, this is so stupid. One was predictable, but also just kind of like, oh no, don't do that. Like, it's just, whatever. But I have watched that and I feel like I wasted 2 hours of my life, so don't watch it. That's my recommendation. I'm into romantic comedies, but this was just, no, not for me. The next thing that I'm into right now is wearing my real hair. I spend so much time on stage and on camera or whatever, just, you know, because I'm a Beyonce impersonator and wearing, you know, wigs for so many years, I have been really falling in love with my own hair. I'm not saying that I'm gonna start wearing my hair on stage. I'm not. But as you guys can see, this is all my real hair for those of you that have been asking. Right now, I just blew it out and I didn't flat iron it, so it's a little frizzy, and I'm kind of in love with the frizz. I don't mind the frizz. I like it kind of bigger. It is quite gray, so we will be handling that once the quarantine is over. I will be handling that part of it, but I've just been falling in love with not gluing a wig to my forehead. And you know, luckily I have all my edges and my baby hairs and whatever, that's all there. But I've just been falling in love with like not wearing wigs and just like, you know, wearing my hair, and like no one really sees me other than you guys on YouTube, but so there's not really a point for me to be on stage just with the wigs and stuff. And I could wear my real hair, I just choose not to on stage simply because it's just, I think it would not do what I want it to do, and I want to protect it anyway. But I've just been, you know, experimenting and not, you know, just, and also just keeping up with the health of it. I've been trimming it and all that, but right now it's super frizzy, and you guys are probably thinking like, God, her hair looks frizzy and dry, whatever. It's not dry, it just is super frizzy because I chose not to flat iron it, and I'm actually falling in love with the fact that it's frizzy, and I'm not having to worry about like, if I go outside, the humidity is causing my hair to frizz, because guess what? It's already frizzy. The next thing that I'm into this week is, and this might become like, it's like what I'm falling into, and there's been a little bit of influence by it. I'm not gonna tell you where that influence comes from. It's none of your business. But I'm really into, my favorite breakfast right now is lox and cream cheese, like the salmon with the, I do Ezekiel 4-9 bread. I toast it, and then I do an herb garden cream cheese by Philadelphia, and then smoked salmon with capers and red onions and dill and jalapenos, and it's just like my new favorite breakfast. I'm like, this just tastes so good. A lot of you know that I'm pescatarian, so I don't eat like bacon and all that stuff, but I am in love with this lox and cream cheese. It's just so good. Oh, the snacks that I'm into right now are, well, right now I'm into, and I'm not typically a ice cream girl, but I'm really into this sorbet, this peanut butter lava sorbet. It's so good. This is just, I could eat, you gotta be careful because you'll be eating it, it's vegan, but you'll be sitting there eating it with all the caramel and all the chocolate chunks and the peanut butter, and you're eating it, and it just tastes so good that you're like eating it and eating it and eating it, and the next thing you know, you've eaten the whole container of it. And I'm like, I have to like consciously stop myself because I like to watch TV or watch a movie and like have something to snack on, so I'm like eating that. You guys know that I love candy. It is a love-hate relationship because I love it, but it hates me. and all that sugar is just not good for you. But most of you know that I'm like obsessed. My favorite candy of all time will always be Skittles, but this has become my new favorite candy, and it is the Mike and Ike Sour Mix, the Mike and Ike Mega Mix Sours. There are 10 flavors in this candy. My mouth is watering just talking about this candy because it's so good. Like most candy, it is cheap. They have it sometimes at CVS for $3, and it's just like, oh, it's so good. And there's so many in the box and so many different flavors, and you're never getting bored eating it. Problem is, I can't just eat one box like over a course of time. I have to eat it all at one time, so I'm trying not to keep it here, but I love it so much, and it is so good that it's like my candy of the week. It's my candy of, of the quarantine. So this is what I'm really into right now. Right now, I've been doing a lot of video chats to try to stay in touch with my friends and my sister, and like we have like our group video chat going on, and what I've been doing is drinking because we've been doing like happy hours and stuff. So the drink that I'm into right now is a Jack and Ginger beer with a jalapeno in it. I love a spicy drink. I like a touch of spicy. Don't make the mistake that I made the first time that I did it, which is putting too many slices of jalapeno in it, because I've been buying jalapeno at the grocery store and I've been putting it in everything because I like a spicy flavor. I put way too many in it, and it just literally almost took me out. I don't know if a lot of you saw that live where I had that drink and I was like trying to keep trying to keep my composure. But that is my drink right now of choice during this quarantine, is the Jack and Ginger with a slice of jalapeno. So good. I mean, we don't have anything to do and anywhere to go. Like, we might as well just get lit. So that's my drink. What I'm also into is, on days that I'm not filming, I am still trying to take care of my skin, even though I'm not wearing makeup, and I'm all about good skin. A lot of you don't know that I suffer with melasma, but I will talk to you about it in another video. But what I'm really into right now is at-home facials and homemade masks. The mask that I'm really into right now is a turmeric and honey mask. If you guys have any other masks that you're into, comment below and let me know so I can try them. But right now I'm into a turmeric and honey with a little bit of almond milk. I mix that up in a little container, and then I paint that onto my skin. As you can see right here, it is so good for your skin. It's good for hyperpigmentation because I suffer with melasma. It's good for overall hydration with the honey. It's just, really keeps your skin, but I hate the word supple, but it's really good for your skin. I'm also into a coffee and honey that's really good for exfoliation. It's good for moisturizing. It's good for waking up your skin. There are recipes all over YouTube for this, but this is what I've been doing. I'm absolutely in love with it. I did it this past week, and something I'm probably going to continue to do every week, so it won't be something that I'm just into this week, but I will probably continue to do it just because it's just so good for your skin. The other thing that I'm into right now this week is this Ibiza, that's the correct way to say it. Ibiza, but it's spelled Ibiza, just in case you're looking for it, you know how to spell it. The Ibiza Chill House Mix by Del Mar. It is like 3 hours of continuous music that is just chill, and just, you guys, my favorite type of music is like a chill lounge type of music. Anything from Ibiza is like what I'm into, and I'm really into this week. I found it on YouTube. You can look it up on YouTube and just play it from YouTube. It is so good. It's great for when you're, just like chilling out, like having a drink. If you're quarantining with your family that lives with you, or if you just want some background noise that's playing while you're just like cleaning your house or while you're in the shower. I, for one, cannot get ready without having music playing while I'm in the shower, while I'm doing glam, or while I'm cooking. I like to play music. I like to have something. I never have silence going on in the penthouse. It's always like something playing, and this music is just taking me there. It's just, as you guys can hear it right now, it's just like everything. And yeah, I definitely recommend it for anything that you're doing. There's no words in it, but it is just chill, good music, I love it. The last thing that I'm into this week is washing my hands. Obviously, we should be doing that all the time, but I'm really into washing my hands with everything that I do. I've always been one of those people that have always had dry hands simply because I'm always washing them, and I don't have nails on right now, I know. But I'm really into that, and what I'm really into right now is Soapbox. This soap is amazing. I ordered it online. My friend is the owner of the company and co-founder of the company. He is amazing, but he created this and came up with this idea while he was in college. And the great thing about this is their mission is every time you buy a product from this company, they provide a bar of soap to someone in need, whether it's locally or abroad. And it's just, one, the soap smells amazing, but it's just something right now that's really good to practice. And since you can't find soap right now for some reason in the grocery stores, if you can't find it, you can order it on Amazon. I ordered 3 of these on Amazon, and I put them in every sink in my house, and I'm just obsessed right now because I love the smell of this, which makes it just more enjoyable because you want your hands to smell like this all the time. Makes it even more reason for you to wash your hands. But also, this is a company that's giving back, and so I definitely recommend this company. This is not sponsored by this company, but it's just something that I wanted to recommend because I made friends with the owner of the company, and then I end up really liking the product. So that's what I'm into right now, washing my hands. I am going to continue to give you, feedback as to what I'm into every week. Hopefully every Monday, I will give you, what I'm into from the previous week, what I'm into, something new, something you can try and recommend it for you. I am tongue-tied for some strange ass reason. But feel free to comment and, let me know what you're into. If you've tried any of these things that I've recommended to you, let me know. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you click the notification bell so that you get notifications as to when I post a video. I love you guys for watching. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video.